Okay, so this is the login screen. So basically, you log in by your phone number, and it has to be authenticated as well. Yeah, I'm calling it Gyver. I don't know, kind of taking a name from MacGyver, but anyway. So just gonna put in a phone number. So then, if basically the phone number didn't exist, you will ask for registration. But I already use this phone number to register myself. So as long as I get the SMS code to authenticate, then it will allow me in. So basically, this is what um, the main screen, or called the dashboard. I'm gonna call it differently, but that's what what it looks like. So on the top, you have all the service categories. So yeah, plumbing, electrical, so forth. And as you go into each one of them, these are basically the service providers or contractors, you want to call them. And then you go into more, and then there's some details about what service they offer, their rates, some images of their previous work, some reviews, so forth. So I mean, at this part, this is just really a mock-up right now, but I'm gonna populate with some. Obviously, there will be some real data, and then so the customer can basically, if you want to engage, they feel like they want to engage with this service provider, they can start a chat, and I already kind of started a chat with them, and they can directly chat into the app. This is just some mock-up responses. And let's say they chatted and this customer feels like they want to do business with this provider, then they can start a work. So they go up here, they can type in some existing let me start with some description about the work, uh, so forth. They can attach images, videos about it, or maybe some documents if they want to. And then they can have a choice between a flat rate or hourly. So let's say we go flat rate, it's $500, and then they select when does the work want to start, so the day, time, and then an estimated end date and time as well. So then there's basically a deposit option. So depending on what the agreement, what it's been chatted about with this provider or the work context, 30% or 50%. Let's just go with 30%. It calculates the amount from the total and kind of lists it out for you. And then once you create this work agreement, it's already created one already before that, but anyway, so it's all in this chat. So basically it's all visible in this chat. And as you can see here that it says waiting for service provider to approve or reject. So right now I'm logged in as a customer, but on the service provider side, so let's say John Plumbing, they will have a button to either approve this work order or reject. And once they approve, and then the customer side would also approve, and it's all be logged within the same chat. And yeah, and then there's some parts that haven't been built, but they will be, obviously, once it's been approved, the deposit will be automatically taken from the credit card service through the chat, and so forth. And then, of course, once the job is complete, then the remaining gets charged. So this is what I have kind of so far, and of course, they can call, video, probably mostly just call service at this moment. So this call service will use the phone's call call program to call the person, and then they go into the profile. They can see basically all the work kind of agreements with various providers within this screen here. And then of course on the main, going back to the dashboard, then basically any existing service providers that they're already working with, it's all within the same screen. It's called the chats. And I kind of mentioned about the service group, or basically preferred. So this part I haven't only built this mock-up for now, but I'll be kind of building that into you know, with the recurring services and so forth as we go, as more is needed. Yeah, so happy to hear your thoughts about it so far, and yeah, thanks.